I'm working on an embroidery pattern, and it says use an outline stitch, but I found that too messy along the curve, so I am using a backward stitch, which is you go away about maybe a half an inch, you come out and then you go back to the previous stitch and go down there. This is a pattern of the state of Alaska. I am planning to do all 50 states and then make it into a mini quilt, put it in my she shed or gazebo. Okay, go up. Now we're going again up about half an inch. Come up at that point and then go down the previous stitch, the back of the previous stitch. And I'm using this just for the outline of the state. This is muslin fabric, and because I'm doing it all in red work, I transferred the pattern onto the fabric with a fine line marker. Because of the red, I can just cover the marker and you won't see it. I used a light box to transfer it. Alright, now I wanted to show you this stitch, which is called a lazy daisy stitch. This is a petal or a leaf, and then these flowers all get done with that same stitch. So you're coming up at the tip of it, you're pulling it up, and then you're making a circle. Okay, you see that I made or more like an oblong, I guess. Go around the petal. So then you're going down the same stitch that you started with, but you have this oblong shape. Pull it down till it reaches about the length of the petal, and then you're coming up at the tip of the petal and you catch at the top. You're going into that shape, you're coming out the top of the petal, and then to tack it down, you go on the outside of the petal and you're going down. Now that is, all these flowers are done in that same way. Now for the inside of the flower, I use the French knot. So you're coming out the middle of the flower, and that will be where your French knot goes. Let's see if I can do this. I have to put it down. Okay, so I'm taking my needle at the center of the flower. French knot, you twist it around. Twist it twice around your needle, all the way around twice, and then go back into the same hole that you started with, and that'll make a little knot. So that's a good stitch to use, like for the dot of the eye, like in Frontier here. I did that. And also, if there's a bird on here, I think there is a bird on here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Yeah, see, there's going to be a French knot for her eye there. See the little circle? So I'll do a French knot in there. Otherwise, normally you would do this in what they call an outline stitch. But I didn't like the way that looked, so I'm doing the whole thing, especially the straight lines, in a backward stitch. So basically it's 3 stitches. The backward stitch, the petal stitch, and the French knot. Now I'll show you, and here it is, Alaska. So I will show you 2 of the ones I have already finished. One is Florida. You're doing the name of the state, the outline of the state bird, and the state flower. And then and the name of the state and what year it was made into a state. The other one is where I live, and that's Wisconsin. Same thing with the flowers and the bird, and that's known as the Badger State. It was founded in 1848. So that's just a little something I wanted to show you that I will be working on for the next couple months, making it into a mini quilt and possibly putting it in my she shed or gazebo. Alright, see you next time. Bye for now.